All right, good morning. It is April 25th, and this is our team call. The month is flying by, even with quarantine. I guess I was just going to go over some of the new stuff that's coming. Next week, we are launching, I think, a whole spring catalog, and I don't know everything that's coming. This whole admit people to the waiting room thing. All right, there's Jen. There's Kendra. Okay. All right. Sorry, the whole waiting room thing. All right, I was going to start going over what's coming next week, also what has already happened, just so you're aware. People who have been in your organization longer than a year and have not ordered, they will have a T by their name, and I can show you if you guys need me to show you how to see that. But that means they will be red and they're terminated. And they kind of went through and like cleaned up the back office really well. So anyone that's a T and that's red can be re-enrolled by you. So that's a new enrollment. In order for them to come back, they can't just log back into their account now because they've been terminated.
All right, so I have a question about that.
Okay.
It won't automatically send them an order then if they are still enrolled in Lifestyle Rewards, even if they haven't ordered in a year?
I don't know that. Because that would tell me, though, how could they terminate then? Like, if they're enrolled in Lifestyle Rewards, they should pay the yearly. Well, I guess not, since they're a preferred customer.
No, because I have at least two, and one I'm guilty of doing it because I pushed their order out for them because they don't want to order.
Why don't you just call and cancel their auto ships?
Because I tried to call and they wouldn't let me.
Oh, and
I told them to call.
Yeah.
But they haven't called. And so I feel guilty. I don't want an order to come to them and then be like all salty about it. So
no, I know.
I just push it forward for them. And I keep telling them with every text, hey, your order's coming up, blah, 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 call and cancel. And when they don't, then last day I push it for them. But they're red now. I'm like, is it still going to send it to them? But that date still shows up that it says their next Lifestyle Reward date is this.
Oh boy. All right. Let me make a note so that I can call and ask. I don't know. Okay. I'm so dark. Hold on, let me turn my light.
And then do you guys know, do they need a new email? Like somebody told me that to re-enroll and for you to get the PIB, that they have to like re-sign up with a different email and phone number. Is that true?
That's only if their account's terminated, they shouldn't need a new email.
Okay.
I mean, in the past, so technically that would be illegal to re-enroll someone that wasn't terminated. And if they are just a customer, they can call and cancel and like you can re-enroll them in 2 days and like totally terminate their account. So because it's terminated, they should be able to use the same email. But so for instance, if someone made money and they're an associate, it takes 6 months for them to be able to re-enroll. So there is a lot of like kind of red tape and rules if you go to re-enroll someone that's been an associate, especially if they're from another team. So, you know, always do your due diligence and make sure they cancel and wait the time period that they have to wait if they want to move. So let's see, Jen, I need to call VIP, ask about terminated that have auto ship. My guess is they probably got an email. I don't know.
Probably, but I'm sure. I mean, the one I'm thinking of is Don, who's technically enrolled under Chad, but I order all his stuff. And he keeps saying he's going to start again. And then he says, I still have product. I'm thinking, if you have product, dude, it's no good anymore. But, I mean, he needs to start again.
Well, he does. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's so easy. So why someone wouldn't want to is beyond me, but all right. So there was that. And then also for the spring catalog is launching. And I know a few of the things. Cindy didn't really tell me everything. And I don't know that she knows everything. So you know that we bought out Zija, which is another health and wellness company. They don't have the exact same stuff as we have, but Dr. Plant worked for them. So all of the things that are being brought to us, he has formulated. I know I have a couple customers that buy from both, so they'll be glad to know that they can buy their favorite products easier just by buying it from their one back office now. So I know they have some kind of energy drink type thing. They have a lot of plant-based products, which is good. So for people that want to be plant-based. I'm thinking peach mango is coming back. We haven't heard definite, but that's kind of what we're thinking. Nitro is going to be in individual sticks, guys. That's amazing. I've been begging for that for a while. Slim cakes are going to be gluten-free. And the new Bia flavor is mango mimosa, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So lots of things to be able to share about coming up next week. And Lindsay had talked about doing like a mini reset, and she just went ahead and did it. And I said, hey, let's do it all together as a team. So why don't you tell us what your vision is?
I pretty much copied, I followed Trudy on Facebook, and I just like screen printed some of the things that she had put in her story. And I was like, I kind of looked in. So she did like a personal group. So she set up another group, which I'm going to start doing here this weekend. But I'm in Facebook jail for whatever reason. I can't add people to groups until April 28th. So, I mean, I'm not starting it till May 4th. I thought we'd do May 4th to May 14th. But just like an 11-day reset. So they can buy the 9-day system. It has like 1 canister of shakes, 2 canisters of the cleanse. So we'll do like 2 shake days, 2 cleanse days, 5 shake days, 2 cleanse days.
Okay.
And then I just thought like in the group, the more people we had, the better, like to offer support. And I thought we'd do videos, maybe some workouts, but just really coach them through that 11-day. About halfway through, start, telling them how they can share and, keep going to maintain the results they're going to see in that 11 days. I haven't really wrote down like a schedule for posting or anything yet, but so I have some work to do as far as content.
Yeah,
but
we can work on that together. So are you thinking you're going to bring people back that are like inactive, or are you trying to re-enroll new people?
Both, or even, like people that are active that want to, be in the group and do an 11-day reset is fine. So I had sent either like a Facebook message or a text to all of my terminated people and said, you can re-enroll without paying the $29 fee. You don't even have to set up auto ship. And so I've had a couple people say, well, that's enticing. Like, I'll look into it, blah, blah, blah. So I need to follow up today or tomorrow. And then everybody that was either still a preferred customer or an associate that did not have 100 BV, I sent a message and said, we have the free shipping this week. And a couple people wanted to take me up on that too. So,
which is great. Free shipping is awesome. The other thing, I'm going to bring this up just because my ISA delivery just expired, and you have to wait till it expires and then renew it manually the next day. So I have to do that on my account too. So you might want to
do you get an email like when it expires?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I have no idea when mine expires.
We'll see if it pops.
I don't know if you do, because my husband's only a couple days away, and I don't think we got any notification unless they do it like very last minute.
Yeah, mine expired this week, and same thing, Sarah. I did not get an email, Lindsay, unless I overlooked it, but usually it's.
I don't see anything either.
I see it, that stuff.
Okay,
but I had
I'll
to
have
wait
check that.
until the day that it expired was the 22nd. So I thought, okay, I can still order using it on the 22nd. Nope. 22nd was no good. So I ordered my ISA delivery on the 22nd, and then I just put my free shipping order in yesterday. But
Okay.
yeah.
So anyone that's in your downline that might have,
Can't work really.
right, that might have ISA delivery, you just might want to remind them and let them know how it works. I'm surprised at how many people don't take advantage of it, because it really does save you a lot. If you order a lot of things from Isagenix, I mean, the shipping is really expensive if you don't have it. That's the one thing I do notice. Maybe that's something we can talk about in a group for the customers that don't have it. The other thing is, so I had a girl, she came back, like she had enrolled. So luckily she reordered when she did, or she would have been terminated. But I could have re-enrolled her. That's how long it had been, but she still had someone active buying under her. And I said, I think you should keep your same account because all you need to do is enroll one more person and you become a consultant again. I mean, she had reverted back to preferred customer, so she wasn't even an associate anymore. That's how long it's been. So this week she did enroll her second person and, you know, pop back up to consultant. But I was amazed at the things she didn't know. Like usually when someone's new, I do what Cindy did for me, and I take the sheets for the product bonuses and, you know, the referral rewards and all the things that you get as a bonus now, so that people know. She was like, wow, that's a lot of perks. I had no idea. And I was like, this was not that much different before. I mean, yeah, some of the like you can get something besides vitamins now if you enroll 5 people, right? So like some of those kind of things have changed, but we've always had consultant bonuses and, you know, PIBs and things like that. So I didn't know really, but she was excited to know that if she enrolled another 30-day, she would make $100 instead of 25. You know, it's like 3 times the money, you know? So that at least helps pay for your products. And then Marla got me on a phone call with another hairdresser. So I thought I would put this little bug in your ear if you have a hairdresser that's not working. Now she's older than me. She also is a fitness instructor. So Marla is Dana's sister, if you don't know who Marla is, but she was like, could you hop on a call and talk to her and share your story about, you know, she didn't really want to stop hairdressing, but she has 0 income right now. And I was like, okay, so wonder if you could just eat for free on the side because you're sharing with the people that sit in your chair. And she was like, oh, I could do that. But Marla couldn't get that across to her. She was like, I think she just needed to hear it from you, because then she was like, oh, I can think of a couple people to talk to. So if you have a hairdresser that you feel like I could add some value to, get me on a 3-way. I talk to my hairdresser all the time, and she's the one that has holding volume where she could cycle, probably make $500, and it's like, I don't know. So I'm not saying it's definitive, but just know that, yeah, I think that they have a serious need, and I don't know when they're going back to work, you know, because it's such up close and personal. They might be more like phase 2. I don't know. So, and nobody's getting unemployment. Like nobody's gotten checks yet that filed clear back in March. So that's sitting a very long time with no money, you know, so we can help a lot of people make money quickly. You know, think about it. Like I was like, she had started on a 30-day and I explained what a 30-day would give you and then what a value pack would give you. I said, so easily you do 2 value packs in a week and you've got $500, you know what I mean, in your pocket. So I thought that it's a very good value to bring to people anyway. Chris Amato was asking me about, John Stankiewicz had done a call on the start, and I asked him just now, like if it was recorded. So he doesn't have the recording yet. So once he has it, he's going to forward it to me so I can share it with you guys so you can rewatch it. So all of these things that they're doing for all these trainings, they're all recorded, which is beautiful, you know. James McLeod's is still up from Wednesday from his happy hour. So we have that available. Still doing healthy from home and HHP, which I think that is a broad topic. And I think it's better to do that in HHP. And then for us to have a separate like shred or 30, you know, like reset kind of deal. Once I know what these products are going to be from Zija, I think it would really be cool to even do like a 7-day vegan reset, maybe like vegetarian, you know, just to change up your routine a little bit once we have a little more information and a little more knowledge on that. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but then when all this quarantine happened, I thought people are probably really not going to be focused on, you know, lifestyle changes right now. Maybe a reset, you know, because I think that we'll have a really big boom when this is over because people are eating a lot. Almost everybody I talk to is like, I gained 10 pounds. And like my goal during the quarantine, and I don't know if I could say this on my social media or not because it's probably offensive, but my goal was, oh, I have extra time. I'm going to work out more. I'm going to eat my absolute best. Like I haven't fallen off the wagon or just Like this hairdresser I talked to yesterday, she's like, I've been eating terrible and I'm not even drinking my shakes. And I was like, but that's where I was like trying to explain, like in the midst of all the chaos, I try to keep something that's constant. And you know, my routine with my eating and my exercise is always that, which we're all probably that way. That's why we're here together. But if we can pass that on to some people and help them maybe get back on track to where, you know.
Well, I think that's where the stress comes in, because people don't know how to deal with stress, and they're all stressed for multiple different reasons. And so then that's how they deal with it. They don't know how to, okay, I need to deal with the stress, and then I can still do, I mean, I'm sure they had those goals also. You know, I have this extra time, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, but they don't know how to deal with the stress. So this just, their life is just blowing up.
Right. And this helps me, like when I talk to people like that, so that I kind of know where they're coming from, because I don't live there. But she was like, yeah, I told my kids I'm just going to watch movies all day and veg out. And I'm thinking, I haven't watched TV this entire time. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm like, I'm still just as busy. That's the only thing that's making me crazy. I thought I was going to have like slow time, but I just feel like, no, there's no slowness about it. I mean, my husband's business is still booming. If anything, I have more work to do for him sometimes, because all the legwork that we're having to do to get paperwork ready and all that kind of stuff. So I think that in this group, we should consider maybe, I don't know what's better for people. Sometimes text is better, sometimes lives are better, but giving them specific things to focus on every day. Especially, I noticed a lot of people don't know how to use the IsoLife app. Even having that to like check things off. I'm not talking about you, Kendra, it's okay. You aren't the only one.
It's totally fair of you to talk about me right now, so it's fine. I don't use the app. I'm trying to learn that.
It's so easy to order from. It's hard for you
to
use it if you don't use it though. So
I
like,
know, I tell everybody else to use it, which I know is not better, but I don't.
well, that's okay. But you're not the only one. I mean, it's easier to sign up for the IsoBody challenge. And now when you're finishing your challenge, you can literally click, I don't want to submit an essay. I just want, you know what I mean? Like, which is beautiful, because that essay thing turns people off. I told one of my customers yesterday she didn't have to do the essay, and she was like, hot diggity dog, like, and she
I
does
didn't even
it
know
every
that.
time.
So we don't have to do an essay anymore?
Nope, not unless you want to be an honorable mention, which I'm dumb and I still clicked it. Like, yes, I want to be an and then I was like, now I'm not going to get my money until like June.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise you get your money within 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
$200 is uploaded right away
Well,
now.
for the people, like last year, I had a whole family of 5 that I was getting IsoBody coupons for, and they finished in March and they didn't get their money till June. It was terrible. So I'm just really glad for our customer care part of it, that we can take care of that. And then it's easy for us, because I know some people don't want to take the time to upload their photos, but really from the app, it's so much easier that then it doesn't fall back onto us to do for everybody. So I think that's huge. And in the app, it's just like there's a Fitness Pal part, but it's actually already loaded. So like their Ionics is there, their Shake is there, their accelerators. So when you have someone new on the program, all you have to do is download that, show it to them, and then they can click it off every day so that it's easy for them to follow. Because that's what I did when I first started. I printed the paper, I checked everything. I'm a checker, you know, like, did I take this? Did I take this? Because I'll forget. Did I take that? Did I not take it? I don't remember. So, you know, I think it's good for especially new customers, and it's easier to order. You can manage your auto ship and send your link to enroll people if you want to. And I actually love, I've been putting this up on my wall a little bit. I love to be able to send the birthday cake shake out to people. I don't know if you're using that on the business app, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty quick. You put in their email. A girl that I've been talking to forever, I mean, I used to do her hair. I've been done doing hair 3 years ago. She's been following me. We talk all the time. I put up a post, I'm giving away a free birthday cake. She says, I want one. She's like, I've been meaning to ask you for a while. And I was like, all you had to do was say. I mean, she just lives in Dover. I could have, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay. And then Lindsay had Crystal. You guys know Crystal, probably. She was supposed to be on today, but she said yesterday, I'm coming back. And I don't know.
Is that her on the phone?
No,
I don't
that's
know who the phone number is.
That's Tayani.
Oh, hi, Tiani.
It was 2 years ago, maybe. Because she did the June Boom, I think, and she earned everything for free to Celebration 2 years ago. I don't know if she got the email that she was terminated or what, but she asked for her account back so she could keep her account. So that's, pretty cool. And then she was like, you need to tell me everything that's going on. And I was like, whoa, girl, there's a lot of stuff. You just need to get on the call.
Where is she?
Everything's new. I don't know. I can't tell you everything in like 5 minutes, like they always have a lot of stuff for us going on. That's awesome. So I'm saying all that to say, don't forget to go back to your old clients that maybe have fallen off, that have just disappeared off the face of the earth, and maybe just reach out to them and send a message, hey, how's it going? Just thinking of you. Because sometimes that triggers them to go, you know what? I need to go back to that. Because 2 of my people that have just recently come back, it was like 3 years ago. And they were like, I felt so good on that program. And I don't know, they felt like they couldn't afford it for a hot minute. And now they're back. So that's where I say, if you can't afford it, let's get them for free. Let's share with a couple people, So, and then those of you that are in the business group this week, the action item isn't to enroll someone, and then you need to put your screenshot of your enrollment under the thread for the giveaway. Jen, it's not too late if you want to join that. I have to ask.
I know.
It's so good.
I've been way slacking with all the stupid shoulder stuff. It's like, I was at the doctor 5 times last week.
I know. I'm sorry. Why are they waiting 5 days to check for a blood clot?
Well, I complained and they did get my ultrasound in then. So that's done. There is no blood clot because they didn't think there was one. And I'm like, but that's the next step they had to check off before they could do anything else.
I know, but you could die from a blood clot, okay? So, you can't mess around.
Either it's serious enough for me to get it done now, or we skip that step and we do the next step.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, fine, we'll make it now. And so they got it done. But it's like, it's going backwards. It's not, I don't know. It's like this. This is it. I can't move my arm any more than that.
Yeah.
It's painful. It's I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you need something else to focus on. The cool thing about the group is like, it's not a ton of pressure. I mean, you girls can attest to, there's a podcast to listen to, which I was going to do for you anyways. They did a new DMO sheet that you can check off, which is not just a power hour, because I do it. I'm doing it along with my Team Z, and it's a lot more in detail. So it kind of gives you more ideas on customer care and things that you can do during the week. So you might not, take an hour and break it up. If you only have 15 minutes, like throughout the day that you can work, that's okay. We do a Work It Wednesday 1 hour call together on a call. It's recorded though, so you can watch it whenever you want. And then they have an action item. They do have like a 10-minute morning video every day that Polly and Kelly are doing that you can watch, but it's not like high pressure. Other than, yes, we're giving you things to do each week to help benefit you and your business. So, you're not going
I am somebody where sorry.
That's okay.
I get super overwhelmed. Like, I tend to burn myself out on the business, which is why you see me come and go a lot. And I just really feel like it's been on my heart so much more lately. And so when Sarah told me about this group, initially I was like, I don't know, because I get so burnt out and overwhelmed so quickly and over focused. And it's been awesome. It really has. And I am one who definitely gets overwhelmed easily with the business aspect because I overthink things and just get too much. And it's been fantastic. Like the tips are great and I don't feel overwhelmed at all by it. It's been awesome.
I mean, hopefully it helps you dial it back into where you don't do too much, you know, like do what you do. Yeah. And
it actually makes it feel more manageable, I think.
And what's more important is being consistent. So if it's an hour a day, every day for 90 days, that is better than I work for 30, I quit for 30, I work for 30, I quit for 30. You know what I mean? So just kind of staying up on it. Are you going to talk, Lindsay?
All right.
No, I had a notification.
Oh.
You should add me then, because I need to get back in doing things regularly, because that's my problem now. It's just I'm finding too much other stuff with the shoulder and the schooling and everything to just push it off. So
I understand, because sometimes it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm finishing my DMOs. Like no excuses, especially since people are watching me now. So it helps me stay accountable too. So if you just need a little extra accountability, I think it'll be good. And it's not so much that you're like, oh, I can't do it. But if anything, it kind of gives you a breath of fresh air. I think, kind of more manageable that way. I'm trying to think of what else Chris asked me. Chris asked me something else that I feel like I should have brought up to you guys. Oh, she was looking for another team call. All right, so anything else? So we can start promoting. I'll send you guys. I asked Lindsay for, because she made her image with her picture on it. And I asked her to send hers to me without the image, and I can send it to you so you can put your picture on it, and that way it can go in your stories to kind of add in there. And then next week in the workouts from home, I think we're adding abs. So I'll get that out too. So we're going to keep 25 squats. We'll probably do what? A 30-second plank and then add an ab exercise. Okay. And then we can discuss to get ready for the May 4th. A lot of people are in jail and I don't understand why for Facebook.
I don't either. I went to I tried to do the appeal, and when I fill out the comment section about why and click send, it gives me an error every time. I want to try and maybe do it on my computer and see if it will go through, but there's no number. Everything's online. You can't. It says I'm there till April 28th at 3 a.m. or something. But it's the second time that happened.
Susan Wheeler posted yesterday that she keeps getting renewed. So watch out for that. She said she thinks she's in until this long, and then they extended another week. And then they extended another week. She's not sure why.
So, yeah, I'm on week 2 right now, and I don't know why. And I did appeal it, Lindsay, and even the appeal, the response I got back was basically oh, we'll review this to help us move forward technically. But basically the response is don't expect this to actually change anything. It's the response I got from Facebook. Awesome. So.
I didn't see.
Hi.
Sorry.
Is she in the waiting room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're just in there. They changed Zoom around and I supposedly turned it off and I don't really know.
Oh, that's all right. I was just I haven't used it in a while, so I was I hope I'm doing this right.
Were you waiting a long time for me? Sorry.
Since 9:07, but I just been cleaning and had you on, and I was waiting for it to pop up and it never did. I was maybe I should say something.
Yeah, you have to let me know. So sorry. I did record it so that you can rewatch it.
Okay, I will. I just didn't want you to think I didn't show up. I was because I did, because of what I said yesterday. Hope I'm up. I've already been up.
We were talking about you. We did say, where are you?
I know. I was I'm here. I had my shake. I've been cleaning. I just got a flavored water, and I'm maybe I should say something.
So can I ask you some questions while everybody's on, just to kind of.
Sure.
Okay. Well, what made you come back? Because I was sharing with them that, you know, you were here a couple years ago, you did really well, you lost awesome weight, you shared with a lot of people, and now you're back. So can you share with us what made you want to come back so that maybe we can help other customers come back?
I think mine might be a little bit different. Mine was more, I went through, like, as most of you know, I went through a divorce and it was messy, and my mind just wasn't in it for me because I was so consumed with the divorce, the kids, moving, working, and trying to juggle like all those different hearings and stuff like that. So I wasn't a priority. And then it's been a year now and things have finally calmed down. We're in a good co-parenting situation. You know, the kids are on a good routine, mine, you know, with the exception of all this and homeschooling and stuff. So it's been a little bit, but I've been working a lot, and I just noticed that like during that year that I was off, like eating healthy, making good choices just wasn't something that was in my priority. And I'm just sitting here little by little gaining all that weight back, and I'm like, oh, I can't go down that road again. So now that things are a little bit more calmed down and I can like sit down and breathe, I'm like, I need to make myself a priority again, because I noticed that once I fell off those shakes and that healthy lifestyle and exercising, my mental health and, you know, really went down, like depression, anxiety, you know, just not giving, like not caring and just saying, oh, well, like, because I'm just eating junk food, like as comfort food. And it really, like, I was like, man, I really feel like a totally different person now. So I woke up one day, which was yesterday, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I was at work just like crying, and I'm like, this isn't me. So I'm like, I need to like get it back together. So I remember, you know, just when I was on the regimen and everything, like I just felt like better level-headed, more clear-minded, not foggy. I had energy, like all I want to do is sleep. So that's kind of what full circled me back to Isogetics. And then I had a friend at work trying to get me on the Arbonne train, and I'm like, nope. I got my my crew. So then that she kind of motivated me to get back on too.
That's wonderful to hear, because sometimes we as coaches think it's us. So that tells you right there, her story tells you that it's in their time. What people are going through, we have no idea. All we can do is love them and support them and welcome them back with open arms when they're ready, you know? So don't give up on people. We never give up on you.
Right.
But had we known, we could have probably helped you a little more during that time for you. You know?
Oh, that's okay. I just, like you said, it wasn't you guys, it was me. I was shutting everybody out. I don't think there really could have been anything that anyone could have done at that point, because I just didn't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're glad that you're back.
yeah, I'm glad to be back.
And we're here to support you any way we can. So just let us know what you need.
I've already got someone signing up today, so I'm excited.
Oh, you need to have, hold on, you have to have 100 BV.
I know. I'm making an order. I told her I'll place her order tonight because I'm making my BV order today, because I ordered the birthday cake, and I sat down and I was making like recipe lists and stuff, and I was like, I need my Ice of Delights, I need my lemon bars.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, if you need any help, let us know.
I will. Thank you.
We're starting an 11-day reset on May 4th. So we're going to start promoting that like as a team here. So
Cool.
That'll give you a way to message people that you already enrolled before that might want to come back with you.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out. You sent me that screenshot. It was either you or Lindsay that sent me a screenshot of all my people that I had enrolled. So I'm going to sit down after I go to the grocery store and get all my goodies and start messaging them about the shred. So it's May 4th. Okay.
It'll be like an 11-day reset. 2 shake days, 2 cleanse days, 5 shake days, 2 cleanse days. We can talk to you more about that. And what else was I thinking? Did you want to add something, Lindsay?
Yeah, Crystal, all the people on that list I sent you, like if they have a T, they can come back without the membership fee, but if they're still either associate or a preferred customer, they can order today or tomorrow with free shipping if their order is $150.
Can you text
I-
me that?
Yeah, I'll send because I messaged or text all my people. I'll send you the verbiage that I sent to both groups and
Okay.
explain that. Do you want me to do it in this group, or do you want me to just send it to her, Sarah?
Your verbiage might be good for everybody to share, so you can
Okay.
put it.
I mean, there's only today and tomorrow for the free shipping, but for everybody that's terminated, that verbiage will work whenever.
But also, Kristen,
Okay.
we kept your group of people together.
I know, thank you. I posted
that-
my shake in it today.
But now that you're back, you might be the missing link for them, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. All righty, ladies. I think that's all we got for today, but as soon as I have more information about the spring catalog coming next week, I'll let you know.
That 11-day reset, are we promoting a certain like package for that? Is there like, because I noticed there's a lot of different little packs now than there were when I was here, like with the cleanses and stuff, like 9 days, 4 days, etc. So I didn't know if Lindsay, I think I saw a picture of a pack. Like, is that like an actual set that you're promoting for it, or
Yeah,
do you just want me to
actually-
try to sign people up with their original like packs?
Well, I mean, obviously, a 30-day pack is the better way to go. They're going to have better results and
Right.
hopefully be on longer. But what I'm promoting for the next week is, it's called the 9-day in our back system, but it's actually 11 days worth of product.
Okay.
So I'm calling it 11-day shred, but in our back office, it's called the 9-day.
Okay. So I'll just have people, I'll just promote the 30-day and then add them to that since it's more, if that's okay, if they want to do that. Like, promote that.
If they don't want to, if they don't want to commit to 30 days, it's a good value for them to at least do the 9-day. So either
Yeah, so do you
start with
think-
the 30-day, yeah.
Start with the 30-day, and if they're not
If-
like jumping on, mention like the 9-day as like a last result type thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, I have a question because I was trying to get in on my computer and I missed part of what you said to Jen about it's not too late to get into. Is that spring program you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to be in that?
I think maybe I do. I the same thing. I've had lots of things going on, which you and I have talked about, and I was worried about the commitment and being stressed out because I'm already stressed.
Right.
So if
It's not a huge commitment. That's what I said to Jen. It kind of helps you focus the time you do have to work on it, I know that it's tax season, right? It's not even ending because everybody
Well, yeah, it's not even ending, and so that's stressful. But on the other things that you and I have talked about.
Right. Okay. You can let me know. No pressure.
I'm thinking that I need it to help me stay focused.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
don't lose that focus like I did. I know it's easier said than done, but like if I could go back and redo it, I would have tried to keep myself a priority because it just like snowballed affected on me when I didn't.
Yeah, well, me personally is not the issue.
Yeah.
I am very committed to my isogenics and doing the program.
Right.
It's going to be a part of my life for the rest of my life. It's just the building the business side.
Right.
Well, and that's where, as long as you do a little, the compound effect is great. Don't feel like defeated when you don't hit a rank or you don't make a consultant or those kind of things, because people will do it when they're ready to. Their time, not ours, right? So
Right.
Crystal reminded us. So it's not us, all we can do is make the offer, and if they don't accept, that's okay. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll have to pay better attention to who's coming in the waiting room, because I I have it
Well,
up on my.
I was on my phone because I was doing some other things, and then I was ready to sit at my computer. So I sent you. I tried to get on, and it didn't let me in. So I sat here for a little while. I could still hear because I was still on my phone. I didn't get out of that one yet, but so then I sent you a typed message, say, "Hey, can you let me in?"
I think there's a setting somewhere. I was on another Zoom and the person said they were able to like turn that off. I don't know if you have to do it every Zoom or if it's, you can like set it before you start one, but I think there's a setting somewhere. You don't have to do that.
Right now, all I can see is enable waiting room or not. Like it's a check on and off kind of thing. And I don't know what that does. So I'm gonna have to figure that out.
And make sure you save it for, because whatever you have it now, click to save or whatever, because otherwise it'll default back to having the waiting room.
Because I thought
Hi, Jen.
Okay.
Alrighty, ladies. Thanks for getting on. I think we had a great call today and we have lots to do, so.
And I'll rewatch the replay about that spring thing you guys were talking about.
The business group, is that what you mean?
I don't know. Whatever you and well, I can't remember her name, was talking about the spring thing.
Tayani, yeah, we have like a business group that kind of gives you action items each week to do for the business side.
Okay.
So I can give you some information on what that's about and you can decide if you'd like to join.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Have a great day.
You too.
You too, everybody.
Bye guys. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.